Now let us look at how we can convert a variable of one data type into other data type. So these are the possible data type conversions. We can convert integer data to string, float data to string, list to string, tuple to string, and this is a complete list of the possible data type conversion. Now for converting, we can use this particular keywords, the keywords which are representing individual data type. For example, if you want to convert a data of string type into integer, then we have to use integer. If you want to convert integer to string, then we have to use str. Now suppose we want to convert a data of type integer into a string. So let us take a x is equal to 5 and we want to convert this x which is of type integer into a string. So what we can do, we can specify this destination data type over here, and we can specify the variable or a value over here which we want to convert to this data type, that is a string data type. So over here we can check the data type over here, we can check the data type of x and data type of y. Print here type of x, and let us write some appropriate message type of x, data type of x, and now let us have a data type of y. Fine. Now let us see. So data type of x is integer, but after conversion, that is after y is equal to str x, the data type is string. Fine. So this is how we can convert a variable of type integer into variable of type string. So what is the need of such conversion? So for example, I want to concatenate these two things, means I want to combine hello with number 5, but now let us run it. So we can see that there is a error. So error is in this particular line str hello, right, and what it is saying, can only concatenate str not integer to string, right, means we cannot directly combine string with integer, and hence there is a need of converting integer to string. So first convert 5 into integer and then combine it with hello. So now let us run. So now we have successfully executed this particular piece of code. Hello is combined with the 5 because now 5 is converted to string, and now we are able to print. Same way, suppose we have some value like this, say for example I have a marks in maths. Fine, marks in maths is 45.5, marks in physics is equal to say 96.0, right, but I want to add this marks. Suppose I want to perform addition of these two. Now let us see, total underscore marks is equal to marks in right physics, and now let me print this particular marks, say print these marks like this, right. What we have done here, 45.5 and 95 point, this means these two strings are concatenated, and but we want total of this. So right now these two variables are of string type, and hence these variables are required to be converted to integer. So what we can do, we can directly convert this type integer, right, like this. We can convert this variable to integer, we can convert this second variable to integer, and now if we run, then integer physics total marks. So where is the error? Integer invalid literal for int, right, with base 10. So here we cannot perform this addition because both the variables are of type string, but actually the values are floating point. So what we should do, we should use float data type to convert these variables into floating point. Now if we run, then we can get this answer. So total, we can have some appropriate message, total marks is equal to, fine. So total marks is equal to 140.5. So it is nothing but summation of these two. Here we require to convert string values which are actually in floating point. So in real time application, sometimes if we read values from database or from say Excel file, then that time even though the values are numeric values, either integer or a float values are there, but they may be in the form of strings like this and needs to be converted either into integer or float to perform such operation. Hence there is a need of converting one data type into another, that is a string to float or string to integer. So here we have seen the conversion from integer to string, string to float. And now let us look at one more, that is say for example I have my list, right. List is equal to say 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5. I have a variable of type list and I want to convert this into a tuple. So this is my tuple, right. I want to convert this into tuple because list is a mutable, means I can change these values, but actually my data is available in list data type variable, but I want that this values should not be changed later on. So what I can do, I can convert this particular list into a tuple, right. So what I can do, I can just specify that keyword, right, for the tuple data type, and now I have converted. So this is how we can convert list data type variable my underscore list to a tuple data type variable my tuple. Now let us look at the type of both the variables, right. Let us print the type of both the print, right, print type of my underscore list is, and here we have my underscore list, and same over here, fine. So here my underscore, this will be tuple because here I want to print the data type of tuple, fine. So what we are doing, we have created a list, then we are printing the type of list. Also let us print the list, also print my underscore list, and here again, right, let us print the tuple. So what we are doing, we have created a list, we are printing the list, we are checking the type of this list. Now we can check the type of list by using the type function, and here also we need to include the type function to determine the type, right. So here we are, this is a statement which converts the my list into tuple data type using this tuple keyword, and here we are printing that converted tuple, and then we are printing. So now let us run this program. So we can see that this is a list, this same list printed, then we are printing the type of variable, type of variable is my list is list, then we are converted, then we are printing the tuple, so that tuple is printed, and now the type of that my tup variable is nothing but tuple. So this is how we can convert. Same way we can convert, right, a tuple variable into a list. Now let us look at this final one and say this is my tuple with say 3.0. let us change some values so that it will be visible. 4.5. so here 4 values are there in this tuple. I have 3.9, I have 4 values, and this is my list tuple 1, right, and here we are printing that tuple and tuple 1 and determine the type of the tuple, and let us convert into list. So just what we have to specify, we have to specify the data type, destination data type. We want to convert this type of this tuple 1, and we want to convert into my list 1. My list 1 will have a list, and here let us determine the type, fine. So what we have done, we have created a tuple tup underscore 1, we are printing that tuple, then we are determining the type of the tuple, then we are converting the tuple into list using this list keyword, we are printing the list, and we are determining the type of the list. Now we can see this tuple is printed over here, then type of the tuple is printed, then list, converted list is printed over here, and type is list, type of my underscore top. Here we should change this one, let's say for example here it is nothing but this one, and let us run it again. So we can see that type of my underscore list one is list. So this is how we can convert data of one variable into a different data type. Thank you very much.